Well, Lewis, the season's getting closer. The T20 tickets are on sale now, and just want to touch on a couple of the marquee games for the summer. We'll start off with Notts here at the Ancora County Ground. It's not necessarily a fixture we have the fondest memories in recent years, but it's always such a good battle, isn't it? And the atmosphere is always so good.
Yeah, I think as you say, we've probably come out the wrong end of the result the last couple of years. I think we've got a tie the year before last. Not sure how we've managed to tie it, but yeah, we definitely owe them one, and it's something that the boys are gearing up quite nicely for now. When they come back to here, we make sure that they leave with the tails between the legs. As I say, we owe them a couple of big losses now.
Yeah, I mean it is a big local derby, and you've got a lot of support. It translates beyond cricket, doesn't it? It translates into other sports. What is it like when you've got the Derbyshire fans behind you in that game?
Oh, it's brilliant. We saw not just the Notts game, but in general, when we get our fans in here and the sellouts, the atmosphere is phenomenal. We record the Lancs game here last year with that final over. It was unbelievable. They were acting like not just a 12th man, but a 13th, 14th and 15th man. They were outstanding, the fans. And we are very lucky with our fans, and hopefully we can see them all out. Not just the Notts game, but hopefully them all. We can sort of get them in here and sell out the place and make that atmosphere go again.
Yeah, as well. I mean, it was a difficult one last year. It was live on TV. We actually got, when you look back at it, a half decent score, or 170 odd, but then unfortunately the power play took it away from them. But what will have been learned from that experience that you can take into this year?
Yeah, I think obviously bowling at Alex Hale's a bit better. That'll help. But yeah, I think we were just, as a whole, we didn't hit our skills as well as we would have liked to have done. And it's exactly what the winter's designed for, is to try and hone those skills and make sure we're better equipped for them. And ultimately that's what we're going to be doing. We knew that we took a big loss against Notts there, but as I say, we owe them one, and we'll be out there making sure that we return the favour to them this year.
Yeah, and the other kind of game that gets circled in the calendar every year is Yorkshire at Queen's Park. Big winning run going on now, 6 games, a really dramatic last over win, last time out. Just how many good memories do you have of Queen's Park?
Yeah, I've never lost there to Yorkshire, so I'm unbeaten there, which is lovely. But yeah, it's been a bit of a fortress for us in recent times, and we've gone there and played some really good cricket, and the fans have been unbelievable there. Like, we get sellouts there most of the time, and they've been treated to some very entertaining and close encounters that thankfully we've been in the right end of the results, and ultimately that's been part of the success we've had in probably the last 5 years or whatever, when we've been to quarterfinals and finals day. That's been a massive turning point for our campaign. So yeah, hopefully we can get the fans and the spectators there sort of cheering us on again, and hopefully make it 7 from 7, and as I say, hopefully that's another stepping stone to yet another quarterfinal or finals day and beyond.
Yeah, what is it like as a player as well, going and playing at an outground? I suppose when there's less, it's almost more special, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a lot more intimate, obviously. Here you've got the stands and people are a little bit further away from the field, but Chesterfield, they're all over you, so any I suppose good thing or any mistake that you do, they're all over you, and it's a really good sort of atmosphere and really good place to go and play. And as I say, because they're so close and it is so intimate, it does make it that little bit more special. And we always get well looked after when we're at Chesterfield. They look after us really well, and hopefully it's been a good spectacle over the last 6 years, and hopefully this year we make it even better for people to come and watch.
Yeah, and while we're focusing mainly on these 2 games, I suppose the point is really that we won a club record 9 games in the Blast last year. Games like this can be a catalyst to go on winning runs, can't they?
Oh, massively. And we've seen when we get the sellout crowds and we get these, the big turnouts, like the players respond to that as well. And I feel like when we have had those big crowds and we've always put the performances in, and it's been really special to share that with our fans. I know when we go back to the COVID year where it was tough when we didn't have any spectators allowed in. You fast forward that now to, as I say, the Lancs game last year where the fans were unbelievable. And with that, it was such a good atmosphere for everyone involved, And I'm sure even the Lancs fans that went home with a loss sort of could still have an unbelievable night. And it's very special when we can get that sell-out sort of feel. Like any sportsman, they want to play in front of the biggest crowds they possibly can. So, you know, it is worthwhile for us when all of our fans turn up, and hopefully we can get many more through the gate this year and entertain many more people to come.
You talk about playing in front of the big crowds there. One of the biggest crowds you'll play in front of this season comes at Blast Off, Edgbaston, to kick off the tournament. It's a big event, really. You've played at finals day before, you've also played in front of other big crowds, but this is a real opportunity to get the Blast started with a real bang, isn't it? And also maybe prepare some of the younger players for those bigger occasions.
Yeah, I suppose it's like finals day at the start, isn't it? A double-headed game. People are going to get treated to double the action and double the entertainment. So yeah, it will be a brilliant way to start the campaign off. And you know, those people lucky enough to get seats and to get tickets to come and watch, I'm sure, you know, they'll have 80 overs of pure entertainment. And the way cricket's being played in England at the minute, it makes it very entertaining to watch, and you know, it makes it very enjoyable to play in. So, you know, it's going to be a unique point to it, having 2 games in one day. But as I say, those people that are lucky enough to get a ticket, they'll be entertained, no doubt.